Say harvest, and you think summer or fall. But 100 years before electricity, the same stuff that comes out of the freezer at the touch of a button today was commercially harvested from freshwater ponds. That's right, we're talking about harvesting ice. And producer Dave Fraser went out to get us the story.
Ice was a really huge industry in the United States. It started back in 1805 when the first load was exported down to the Caribbean. And certainly our area with all our bodies of water, a huge one like the Congamon Lakes or smaller ones like the water shops, became a source most winters to get ice. Ice harvesting in the United States in general was the 9th largest industry nationwide. And of course, it only can be done in the northern tier, and it only can be done where there is cheap enough transportation, because ice is big and bulky, to move it. So in our area, that was done by railroad. But it was interesting in Massachusetts because they had to figure some way to tax it. It was a new idea, remember, in 1805. Nobody knew how to deal with it. And it was interesting. They came up with the concept that while the ice was on the pond, it was real estate. But the second you lifted the block up and it was clear of the water, it became a commodity. So it could be taxed as real estate and it could be taxed as commodity. Many of the companies that were taking the ice from the ponds were looking for is the specialized tools, the saws, the plows, the tongs, the pikes. There's a whole series of tools that were used in the cutting, and they were actually invented here in Massachusetts in the 1820s. A ice dealer or somebody measuring a ice pond would have to know how thick the ice is before they knew if it was ready to cut. So they would use an ice axe or some other specialized tool, chop a hole, and then drop this rule down into the hole, hook it on the bottom, and you could read how thick the ice was. The ideal thickness for ice harvesting would be a foot. When you determine that the pond is thick enough to harvest, you would then use what's called an ice plow. And an ice plow has a series of blades on its bottom that will line out the surface. It will look like a very large grid paper, and you want to line it out to about 22 inches by 22 inches. That was the standard in the ice industry. A lot of people will keep in their collective memory the blacksmith they had in their family, but they forget about the 10 people they had in their family that were in the ice business, which is what the equivalent would be. There were a lot of people who they may have had a relative that only went out once in their life when they were in high school for $1 a day to be one of those sawyers, but in the wintertime, if you're a high school kid, there's no place you can earn $1 a day. So it was the type of trade that appealed to many different classes and many different people. A normal ice crew with this division of labor would be about 100 people, and you see that repeated over and over again. That's for the day. That's for the day of harvest, and they would cut between 1 and 3 acres a day. There actually were many ice businesses in a community. Generally, there would be one large ice company because, again, it has to do with who owns the rights for the water. So probably our largest ice production in this area in one spot would be the Congamon Lakes, and they actually were not originally owned locally. The rights to cut ice on the Congamon was purchased by the Knickerbocker Ice Company out of New York, and they ran a railroad line to get the ice from Southwick down to New York City, because New York City consumed 300,000 tons of ice a year. What most people can associate today with the ice trade is the ice box in people's home. And I think most people that come out and see one of our demonstrations or learn more about the ice trade are surprised at is that the business was so much bigger than just the 50 or 80 pound block that their grandmothers or great grandmothers are buying at home.